How to create UTM tracking codes in StoreConnect. UTM stands for Urchin Tracking Module. Urchin was a company which developed this and was later acquired by Google, which is today Google Analytics. And a tracking module is a means to track the progress of visitors through a website. A UTM tracking code is basically a piece of code which is appended to the end of a URL to track information from visitors who come to your website. This can then be used to monitor the performance of marketing activities. There are different types of UTM tracking codes, such as source, which identifies where the traffic comes from, medium, which identifies the marketing medium used, campaign, which gives the name of an exact campaign, term, which could include specific keywords for paid search results, and content, which can help differentiate similar links or content within the same campaign. So these are basically codes which you can append to the end of a URL link to a page or product or article on your site, which then acts as a cookie in the visitor's browser and will carry with them all the way through to checkout. So let's take a quick look at how this works. Here I could simply copy the URL from my website, add this URL as a clickable link in, for example, a marketing campaign email, and then append onto the end of it the UTM tracking data that I want to monitor. So here I would put $UTM_source equals email. I could then put an and symbol and add another UTM code and say UTM_campaign equals stock take sale. This would name precisely the email campaign which this came from. Now if a customer clicks this link, goes to the site and completes an order, I can then look in the back end, look at the order record, go into related fields, then under order campaigns, here I would see the recording of that visitor's journey to final checkout. Now the hidden genius behind these StoreConnect UTM tracking codes is that these codes are first-party cookies, whereas most cookies are third-party cookies. So instead of your customer's data going off to a third-party company, such as Google, these codes retain data specifically for you and will be recorded straight into the back end of Salesforce once a customer has completed a purchase. This method is also more accurate than using a third-party tracker because every visitor's journey is exactly linked to a checkout order, which third-party analytics cannot do. So in this way, you can get the most exact result of ROI from your marketing efforts. And it's as simple as that. So give it a try and make good use of this.